I think that for Newton, the distinction between interpretative tasks and philosophical tasks is very important indeed. From, I think, the early 1660s, so when he's in his early 20s, after all, the earliest material we have from his Cambridge notes are written when he's 20, 21, 22. Already you can begin to see, on the one hand, a kind of infringement, almost an unmarked infringement, of conventional boundaries. You see this in the early notebooks, where relatively conventional headings of topics are entered into the notebooks, and some of the headings spill over, almost literally, because they become areas where he's trying to assimilate material from physiology, natural philosophy, optics, chemistry, and so on, and put it together. And yet at the same time, a very fierce, sometimes genuinely fierce distinction between different areas of inquiry, which it would be anachronistic to call research, where perhaps completely different canons of good intellectual order should be applied, and those are not to be confused. It seems to me right through Newton's career, he diagnoses one of the ills of learning as the systematic confusion of the standards of inquiry from one field being applied to another. So he certainly shares a kind of general, we might call it Augustinian view, that the canons of evidence in a particular field are appropriate to that field. Don't demand too much or too little certainty from particular fields. So those disciplinary boundaries tend to have important epistemic and methodological consequences for him.